Hey everyone. Hey, how is everyone doing? Make this long. All right. Seriously. This video is requested. It's a requested video. I usually come on here and do these videos that are requested. Um, Requested videos are videos that people have either emailed me about a particular topic, phone call, email, messages, so on and so forth, or they go to my husband. My husband come to me. Yeah. So this video is highly requested, and so that's why we're doing it today. All right. So let's just get right into it. So we've gotten quite a lot of emails, phone calls, messages after messages, and my husband inbox. And so apparently a lot of people are suffering from, I'm sure a lot of you guys have had the same issues at some point in your life or another. Um, Dry cough. It's a type of cough that just lingers and doesn't go away for a while. You're coughing, you might be wheezing, short of breath, maybe not. But it turns into a couple of days, and then it turned into a whole week, and then it goes from 1 week to a couple of weeks, and next thing you know, it's a whole month later, and you're still coughing. This persistent, lingering, dry cough, or maybe a little bit of mucus somewhere sometimes. The wheezing, all that stuff, and a couple weeks turn into a whole month, and then that turns into a couple of months. I've heard people say they've been coughing for like 6 months. I'm like, how? Like, what do you do for 6 months? Anyway. So I'm here to help you guys with that, okay? Because we've been getting, so what it is that we are in the middle of a pandemic, right? And people are getting scared. They're coming down with these dry, persistent, lingering cough, and they're scared, and they don't want to go to the emergency room because they don't want to be given, they don't know if they have the corona. They might be, you know what I mean? They're scared that they might have the corona, but they don't want to go to the hospital because they're more scared of the hospital. So what can I do? Blah, 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 right? Okay. Every time you have, listen, dry cough has been around since the dawn of time. Okay. It's a respiratory condition. Every time you have a dry cough doesn't mean you have the corona. All right. Enough with the scaredy cat stuff. Okay. Okay. So if you have a dry, persistent cough for a while and it won't go away, lime juice and honey is not going to help. Okay. You possibly are suffering from a respiratory condition, a lung infection. Okay. A lung infection. All right. And so I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to grab your pen. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to go and grab a pen and a piece of paper. All right. Come back in 60 seconds with your pen and paper because you're going to write stuff down. I'm going to tell you what you need to do to get rid of this. All right. Okay. 60 seconds. So you are suffering from a lung condition, a lung infection. If you are an asthma patient, you're going to need to grab yourself a pen and paper as well because this is for you as well. A lot of asthma people will benefit from this video. Okay, so if you have asthma, grab your pen and paper. All right. Okay, 60 seconds is up. All right, so you're going to need some things. You're going to need some. The first thing you're going to need is this right here. See that? Okay, hopefully you did. All right. All right. So me personally, I at all times have at least 3 or 4 bottles of these in my house. Sometimes I have, this is a, what is this one? This is a 2 ounce bottle. Sometimes I have the bigger bottle, like 4 ounce or the bigger ones. Okay. But I have at least 3 to 4 bottles of this in my house at all times. I'm never out of, this is liquid magnesium. If you're taking magnesium and you're taking it in the tablet, that hard pill, toss it. Throw it in the toilet, throw it out the window. I don't care where you toss it, but get rid of it because the body doesn't absorb hard tablet Okay, it only takes a little bit of it. The body will absorb this liquid faster and better, right? Your body absorb liquid better and faster. All right, so that's why that hard tablet is not going to work. So if you're suffering from persistent dry coughing, this is one of the things that you need: liquid magnesium. All right, now you might say, Sister Monica, where do you get that? I got this from the vitamin shop. I don't sell this, okay? So don't ask me where I got it from. The vitamin shop. A lot of you guys may have a vitamin shop in your neighborhood. It's called the vitamin shop. Okay, go to Google and type in the vitamin shop. It'll come up. Liquid magnesium, you'll see this there. All right, now why is this important? Liquid magnesium is an anti-spasmodic, is anti-spasmodic, right? When you are coughing, when you're coughing, there's a spasm going on in the lung, right? And that spasm is further triggering that cough, okay? So this is going to help to stop the spasm in the lung. Okay, all right. You need some herbs as well, because if you have a lung infection, you need to get rid of the infection, right? And oftentimes that crap that they give you at the hospital, the antibiotic doesn't help. Or if it does, you end up with a yeast infection, because antibiotic, one of the side effects of antibiotic is a yeast infection. And men get yeast infection too. They just don't know that they have it, because they don't really get symptoms like women. Women get symptoms of yeast infection in their vagina, right? Or on their scalp. So if you take a lot of antibiotic and you see a lot of dandruff on your scalp, oh yeah, because antibiotic get rid of the good bacteria in the gut. And once you get rid of all that good bacteria in the gut, you're going to come down with a yeast infection or some type of parasite on the scalp. Okay. But yeah, so you need something to get rid of the cough, right? The infection. So start writing. The first herb that we need is called lobelia. 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 That is the first herb that you need. That herb as well is what we call asthma herb. Some people call it, like Caribbean folks call it the asthma herb, because it's one of the best herb for asthma. Okay, one of the best herb for asthma. So you need lobelia. That's the first herb. You need another herb called horehound. 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 Okay. You need another herb called Ella campaign. Ella campaign, and another herb called Oregon grape root. Now you can get golden seal. Golden seal and Oregon grape root, they have similar medicinal properties. Unfortunately, golden seal has become very difficult to find, because it's kind of like an endangered species of herb right now, and so it's very difficult to find. So a lot of herbalists are using Oregon grapefruit in space of golden seal. They both have the same properties. Okay, so if you can't find a golden seal, get yourself some Oregon grapefruit. All right. Now, why those herb? Why those herb? Those herb help to get rid of the infection, and there are some of them are also anti-spasmodic herb as well. They stop the spasm in the lung, and slowly get rid of the infection and that cough that you're having. In a couple of days, that whole thing will go away. All right, but while you're doing that, you might want to get rid of your pizza and your bread and your cheese and milk and all that garbage while you're taking, because you can't be doing all of this and eating garbage at the same time, because you're feeding that infection. You understand? So you're gonna have to eat clean while you're trying to get rid of your infection. Okay, you're suffering from a respiratory condition, a respiratory infection. You got to cut down on the junk, or get rid of it completely, at least until after the cough is gone. Okay. So this video was very important, because we're in the middle of this thing, and people are afraid that, they're having this cough, they're going to work, people are concerned that they're coughing, whatever, and the coughing is persistent, and it's just, this for months or weeks on top of weeks, months on top of months, and it's not going away. And you don't want to go to the hospital because you're scared. Right? So let me just share my screen here. For those of you, if you're looking for the herbs, you can't find them, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, there we go. All right, so if you can't find the herbs on your own, because I don't tell people, I don't like, I don't like to tell people where to go and get stuff. You get them wherever you want to get them. All right. But the herbs are here. This is it. It's called lung formula right here. Okay. And all of the herbs that I mentioned are in this, all of them. The lobelia, the horehound, the elecampane, so on and so forth. They're all in here, all of it. So you're going to come to this site here if you happen to can't find those herbs on your own. Okay. The name of the site is Grassroot Botanicals. I will put the link to the site down at the bottom of this video. Okay. Yeah, so grassrootbotanicals.com, you're going to scroll down, and right there is your herb right there. All right, lung formula. Go back to my screen. Okay, so here's the herb. You're actually will be getting 2 packs. All right, lung formula. Okay, so let me explain to you guys the different. I have on my channel, Sisters of the Maccabees, how to prepare herbs. Okay, if you have roots and you have the bark from the tree, right? Then you have the leaves and the flower, right? You cannot prepare the leaves and the flower the same way you prepare the roots and the bark. All right, I just want to make that clear because a lot of people have questions about that. So go to my channel, Sisters of the Maccabees, and there's a video there just showing people how to prepare herb. You A real herbalist will never sell you a formula with all the herbs, leaves and barks and root thrown into the same bag. Okay? A real herbalist will never do that, because an experienced herbalist understand that you cannot, the way you prepare your leaves and your flowers is totally different from how you're preparing your barks and your root. Okay, your barks and your root should be boiled for an extended period of time, at least 15 to 20 minutes at least. Okay, now your leaves and your flower should only be steep, meaning that you're boiling the water, you're dropping them in the water, you turn the stove off, and you cover the pot and allow it to steep. All right, you're not boiling them. You're not boiling them. But the root and the bark, you're going to boil for an extended period of time. All right, so that's how you prepare your herb. Yeah, am I missing something? What else am I missing? I think that's it. I think that's it. So you have a persistent cough, a dry cough, right? Get rid of what you're eating. Well, first of all, if you have a dry cough, you shouldn't be eating fried food, because that's going to trigger that cough even worse. Okay, fried food, fried chicken, fried this, fried that, fried eggs, whatever. Get rid of all the fried stuff. You shouldn't be consuming milk and cheese. You want to get rid of that as well. Okay, bread, anything that is mucus forming, right? And is going to trigger a lot of inflammation in the body and cause you to cough even more. You want to get rid of those. A lot of plant foods, juicing, smoothie. If you drink sea moss, drink a lot of that. Well, there's always balance. You might not want to drink too much of that, okay? But a lot of tea, a lot of water. Water, a lot of you guys don't like to drink water, but water. But a lot of plant foods, and eliminate the processed food, okay? And that's how you're going to get rid of this cough. So I hope I was able to help with that. All right. So again, make sure you're getting a bottle of liquid magnesium because it is antispasmodic and it will help to stop the spasm in the lung that is triggering you to cough nonstop. Okay. So, what I like to do when I take my magnesium, my husband, he, see, it comes with a little dropper here, right? And you're going to squeeze the dropper. And as you can see, let me show you guys, right? There's the liquid there. Okay, good. So I like to just squeeze it in my mouth, but magnesium is not the best tasting thing. Okay, some of you guys might not be able to take it like that. So you want to get a little bit of juice or water or something, and you squeeze that in, and then you chuck it down. My husband doesn't mind just squeezing this whole thing in his mouth and drinking it down. He's okay with that, but not everyone is like that. I don't mind doing it as well, but so if you have a dry cough, you might want to take at least 3 a day, right? 3 of the dropper per day, just to get the relief, just to get some relief, right? And with the herbs, 3 cups a day, 1 in the morning, 1 cup in the afternoon, and 1 cup before you go to bed. And make sure you're eating healthy and drinking a lot of water, okay? All right. And your cough will be gone in a couple of days. Trust your sister, girl. Trust me. All right. What a lot of these videos that I do, I'm speaking from experience. I kid you not. All right. Okay. I'm sharing a little bit of my little secret with y'all. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Come, keep the requests coming. If I can't answer it, I'll get my brother, Master Herbalist Patrick Dell, and he'll answer it for you guys. Okay. But keep them coming. Keep them coming. Okay. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. By the way, thumb up the video. Thumb it up. A lot of you guys just watch a video. Give it a thumb up. Give it a thumb up. And I'm gonna put the link again underneath this video. Okay. So yeah. Talk to you guys later. Bye.